I finally wanted to ask about our seniors. I know we all feel very deeply for our seniors who are missing these important milestones, and I wanted to recognize my C and her SEL team for the podcast that they've produced, 3 episodes now, I think. And then the last episode I listened to, they were interviewing a couple of our seniors, and they were expressing that they wish there was better communication to them about what was going to happen, and to make sure that we weren't forgetting about them. And it was just about broke my heart. So I know there's things in the works, and I just hope you can explain a little bit to give the public and our all of us a preview of what's kind of in the works for that.
Yeah, I do see Mr. Harris and then Christine as well. I know that some of our staff are not online right now that have been working with principals, and I know that student board member Olivia Ann Olson also participated in a meeting. I will start at the very highest level. Member Pritchett and others did visit the local drive-in to see if there was a way in which we might be able to make use of even a drive-in. So I would think of it as a hybrid virtual graduation, if you will. But so much of this is also contingent on public health orders. This morning I saw an article in the San Jose Mercury News where that particular county has actually issued expanded as part of their public health order, banning any kind of drive-through graduation type of ceremony. So it's at this point we have committed to a virtual graduation, and I know that our IASs, Christine, and our graduation team, if you will, are exploring as many ideas as possible. But Christine, Chad, Mr. Harris, if there's anything else that you can add, as well as student board member Olivia Ann Olson.
Yeah, I'll quickly add that certainly one big effort has been to the counseling realm has been to identify those key milestone activities that need to take place in addition to graduation, just to support. And so we've been launching various partnerships with our local colleges and universities. Actually, and Youth Development's College Mentors have been a big resource for us, and that they've been doing individual student contacts to build and support students who are in the process of matriculation or really trying to fulfill all the obligations for enrolling. So through the counseling door, there's been a real focus on leveraging the virtual outreach that our universities are doing, and actually those reels of sending emails to our students. We have virtual relationships with Sacramento State and with UC Davis as well. And so we've been basically building our muscle to make sure students are engaged. I mean, certainly there'll be some variability as we've been starting up some of these virtual relationships, but our counseling team has been very focused on supporting our students, both in terms of graduating, but also what is that next step in terms of post-secondary. And concretely, with our institutions of higher learning here in the Sacramento region.
And I would just add, I joined an excellent meeting that Chad Schweitzer and Mary Harden Young, our 2 secondary IASs, led with our secondary team to bring some ideas about virtual graduation. Christina Espinosa is also helping, as well as Linda Kingston. And not only did they bring the ideas, they were hearing some great ideas from our principal leaders. And I know that member Ang Olson has joined in that group also. We're partnering with Jostens. And I think one of the things that's really important in a system like ours, where there's so much variation, is that we're setting a set of parameters. I keep using parameters and guardrails to ensure that there's a happy, hopeful celebration for all, and it's not just one school does something that's so wonderful and magnificent, while another school that maybe doesn't have as much participation or opportunity, that they don't have that opportunity to have a fabulous celebration. So we've put together some ways that we can ensure that every school has a fabulous celebration, and as I've shared before, not that we would ever want it to happen like this, but being that it has, how can we make it something that is really special and very memorable. So I would love to do a great shout out to Chad, because in addition to doing the IAS work that he's been doing and helping us get computers out, he's been working on our virtual graduation team. So Mr. Schweitzer, do you have anything you'd like to share about our virtual graduation?
Yeah, thank you. I'll give the shout out to Christina and Linda and Mary. They've been doing most of the work. I joined in very late, but yeah, partnering with Jostens has been fantastic to ensure that everybody has a wonderful experience while still following all of the physical guidelines, safe distance, etc. So we're still going to have speeches and performances, singing, etc. Choirs. We're going to have all of that ready to go. It'll just be virtually at this time.
Thank you. Thank you.